Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. Last time, we had just been building up our fleet a little bit here, while our colonies got set up. And we sent in our wonderful science ship for a close look at this world and the anomaly here. Hopefully that ends well. In the meantime, I spent a little bit thinking about this star system, and this planet is almost useless to us right now. We don't have a way to clear these tile blockers, and it only has 4 usable tiles, 3 of which give us something. So, I get 3 points for colonizing, or 2 points for building it. Well, there's evidence that the current climate of Kavrakok is the result of a runaway greenhouse effect triggered by massive amounts of pollution. The oceans have rolled away and the moon is permanently enclosed in a dense cloud layer due to the thick atmosphere. Scattered ruins from the indigenous civilization can be found on the surface, suggesting an overpopulated culture that had perished in the mid to late stages of industrial age. Water waste, and we get 2 points. Lovely. And we do have one more anomaly out here, which...
Colony established.
Well, we have a colony. And that counts as completing a fleet order. Huh. Well, the HQ is giving us a little food. And we need at least 5 pops to upgrade the thing. That will probably take a little while to get. In the meantime, I can more or less leave this planet alone for a little while. I know that's not optimal, but I don't lose out on much by not gathering the resources there. At least for now. But, as I was saying, we have this anomaly right here, which we have a 7% chance of getting. And since we don't have much going on while we wait for more money, it sounds like a perfectly wonderful idea. But the plan is to colonize Chara 3 and build a frontier outpost over in Genium, and the space cows are back. Because the overall upkeep cost of a frontier outpost compared to the cost of a worthless colony is a lot more efficient, I would say. And the reason is that colonies increase the cost of our research. This used to be 600. Now it is 660. There's no way this colony, at our current tech level, could ever pay off the cost of colonizing it. So, for the moment, we ignore it. Although we definitely claim the system because, strategically speaking, it's too good not to. But, colonize Chara, put a frontier outpost in Genium, and then Start upgrading Cerberus Prime. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high over Genium 6A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle, only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Yes, that is definitely a tragic fate. And once again, we have a science ship which is doing nothing. I am going to try something. And that involves slowing down speed for a little bit. While I go pop into this system, where I can actually have some reaction time. I want to see if I can get either of these outer planets surveyed before the whatever's here responds. And I want to peek at their overall combat capability in case my currently existing fleet actually has a chance of taking on. And yes, my fleet could take it. And they have some ships there which do not appear to be moving. So we'll see. To see what this gives us. It definitely seems... It's a little nerve-wracking. Only having one really good science ship and not wanting to spare the money for another at this point in time. Go, little science ship. Go. I don't know what the ranges on these ships are, obviously. But I am learning nothing of any importance. Yay. Wonder what it'll take to get them to react. They seem to be in orbit above an asteroid. What if I went to scan this one? Anything worthwhile? No. Watching carefully in case they start moving. And if they do start moving, then I'll just hit the button to turn it evasive. Because I would like this thing to survive. Odd. Oh, let's send it home for the moment and See if we can get anything useful from surveying outer worlds over here. Well, they seem to be very, you leave us alone, we leave you alone, which I can respect that. Vol'Tol, how much? Producing 10 energy, so capacity overload would, well, technically it's producing 16.8, so capacity overload might be worthwhile. Maybe. Definitely worth thinking about. Although my population is spreading relatively quickly. 2 spare food. Which means if I clear off both of these, I won't have anybody to work this open tile for the moment, which suits me just fine. That would not be a terrible thing. And these guys are also not responding. Although I don't know what their threat radius is. Sure, we'll find that out sooner or later. And we're getting close to another colony ship. Come on. Come on. Survey this. Wouldn't it be funny if we cleared these aliens out of the system and just... Oh. Hi, more tech research. Ah. Armor's done. Let's see. We can get more minerals from geothermal fracking. Huh. Powered exoskeletons, which will improve our military and our army damage and mineral production, which is also useful. Deep Space Outpost gives us defense platforms. And nuclear missiles give us, well, nuclear missiles, and unlock the missile research tree. I think, though, that since they're all the same price, and none of these right now leap out at me, I think I'm going to add geothermal fracking. Just because that and the powered exoskeletons get done the fastest, and getting an extra mineral per planet, per structure, or at least being able to build that, seems pretty good. And 5% minerals doesn't really matter until we're getting a whole lot across a lot of planets. So fracking it is. And 3 more months until we have fusion power. Hooray! Merge, stop, return. move. Well, let's see. Anything worthwhile here? Or of these, whatever they are, stripped it bare. I think these are the mining aliens, if I remember the pre-release stream correctly. That definitely looks like it could be a mining outpost. Well, they didn't
Research complete.
poke us yet, so... Alright, we have fusion power. AI control colony shift seems useful. Gravitic sensors also seems useful. Faster research of physics seems worthwhile. Everybody loves research points. But more energy... We're not in terrible shape since we got the new planet. And we're expanding our territory. So... I think... Let's go with the colony development. No. Yeah, colony develop speed is too expensive right now. I don't want to spend that much, so... Quantum theory it is. And... we have enough money for another colony ship, which is good. And we will once again send those who care about militarist stuff. Our home culture will be the one that gets exported. What happens after that, that can vary. And now we need another... Why is it not going to tell me how much these cost? Right. Need 200 minerals. So we get to wait for that. Hooray. One other reason I'm not investing in this planet super much yet is because I don't know if it counts as a tomb world. If it does, I'm going to be forced off it and I'm going to lose all my investment. I would rather not lose my investment. And yes, even though frontier outposts do cost me 1 influence per month, I am happier paying that cost than paying the cost of plus 10% to base research costs. Oh, society research. Over. A rocky planet with a thick atmosphere that is lethal to all known higher forms of life. Well, do I dare scan the inner planets? I think not. I am going to bring you home. And you're gonna pick the shortest route, thank you. Oh, no. And yes, you've surveyed all of this, so nothing less to do but put you back on the
Evading
base.
hostile fleet.
Oh, oops. Oh, well. I goofed that up a little bit. Happens, I suppose. And I'm going to be pretty much bankrupt on energy for a while. Surface Prime. Maybe I should yeah. I'm getting enough energy, I'm getting enough influence quickly enough. Let's see. Growing upbringing, which gives you more food. An intellectual, which gives you more... Well, we have this guy who wants to pay less. Will cost us less to get. But we also have this guy who will give us more engineering output. More science. So, I actually think this guy just lives longer, so most of his... Let's get... Yeah, let's get this guy in. And then... we'll put in this gentleman who is going to give us a little bit more... science. Because... who doesn't want more scientific research being done? I'm bringing down that cost. That seems... these all seem like they're lower. And I'm not sure what's bringing down that cost. Oh well. Step 1. Construction ship, build influence. Step 2. Get some of these planets. Step 3. Build up homeworld. I'm not sure I would be so aggressive about grabbing these planets if I wasn't both wormhole and stuck right on the galactic edge. I need a way in. So, into the galaxy proper. If I want to get any, if I want to interact more, I need more wormhole stations. And because I need more wormhole stations, that means either frontier outpost or colonized planet. Chara does have a... I think I call it an awesome planet, but setting up right here is definitely worthwhile, because the headquarters building will grab both the minerals and the food. At least it will once I get up to 5 population. Okay. That's what it gave me. It didn't actually give me points. It gave me...
Construction complete.
Wow. Now our X-Colony ship is done. And this world is currently unclaimed. And 104 influence to colonize? Yes. In fact, I will send that off. And I will set it right here. Char Prime. I can live with that. We are getting more minerals, happily. Which says that this planet is, in fact, growing. It only has one spare food for the moment, so... Why am I getting 10% extra food? I'd love to know that. Was that something I picked? Somewhere along the line? Wormhole station, no. Energy... Colony ship, no. Desert world, no. Ethical equations. Planetary administration, and nothing here that I see, so where is it? Dunno. And... we have touchdown. So, yeah, those two are not being used at the moment. They will be once it upgrades. And now we have over 200. So this little construction ship of ours can come over here. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this one. For a second I was thinking about colonizing this one, but no, there's already a space station. They'll blow any attempt to build that out of the sky, so... let's go grab that and claim it. Now Char is in my influence and growing. And then you would cost a research station, which is 90. But that will have to wait for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm the Fuzzy, and I hope to see you again soon.